So, I gotta start with this, Ed. We're at the beautiful Pinehurst Resort Golf and Country Club. Tell us a little bit about the property, about how long you've been here, and what your role is here.
So I've been here about 15 years. I could probably go on about the property for quite some time. We've been around since 1895. We're the beginning of golf in America. I think it's a special place too, so thank you for recognizing that. Um, there's a lot beyond the U.S. Opens. You can feel the history when you walk the grounds here, so it's a really cool place to be. My role is the Vice President of Technology. It's a fancy way for saying I have security and AV also in my portfolio.
Yeah.
But I've been blessed to spend the last 15 years here and really enjoy it.
Now, when you say IT, in other industries that might mean you're running one system, you're running two systems. In hospitality, it takes a lot of systems to run a hotel. Talk about that, about how you sort of build that technology framework and get them all to work together.
Yeah, I think that starts with really great partners. So thank you to Otelier for being here. We have a lot of great partners that help us bring all those things together. I think that folks probably underestimate just how complex IT is in the hospitality industry, how many things have to come together for it all to work. We're in the experience business when it gets right down to it, trying to deliver what the guest wants. It's funny, I was sitting in my office going through a leadership training thing one evening, and our project manager said to me, "Ed, did you ever hear of the golden rule?" And I said, "Yeah, of course everybody's heard of the golden rule." He said, "It's garbage. Have you heard of the platinum rule?" And it's not treat others how you want to be treated, but you need to find out how each individual wants to be treated. And I took that very personally. I thought that was a powerful message. That's the business we're in. We need to figure out what each individual wants, and leveraging technology to capture preferences and capture what people want, what they want that Pinehurst experience to be. Because for every person, it's something completely unique. So the great partners that help us capture the preferences in the spa, the courses that are preferred, the food and beverage options, down to the bottle of wine. That's key to our success.
So one of the things I think the industry is facing right now is high cost of labor. And I think we're trying to find ways to mitigate that, right? What things are you doing to sort of make sure that you're operating the most efficiently?
There's so much demand on hospitality, to your point, in wages, and there has to be a cap on it. The margins are only going to allow us to go so far. So we have to find places that we can save so that we can continue to feed the labor that we have to have in those specific areas. AI is not going to cook a quality steak. So let's feed that with payroll dollars, and let's find a place in the call center, in the back office, and whatever to clean that up.
What type of impact has Otelier and Data Vision had on Pinehurst's business, would you say?
So I think to start with, very early on, it was the first option to bring all the data in one place and analyze it holistically. So that was really great, right? You could now bring golf stats in my world at the time, ski data. I could put skier visits next to hotel, next to the food and beverage operation in one clean view. And it was fast. The data dumped to the warehouse overnight, and the next day you had everything at your fingertips all in one place. Then when it really started to evolve, the power for me really started to evolve is when I saw we would change a system, but the data stayed exactly the same. It didn't matter what vendor you were choosing for point of sale or for PMS. You still had all the same stats rolled up exactly the same way, no matter what. So I think that was a great foundation. And now as we start to see some of the modern tool sets being piled on top of that, it's really limitless where it can go from here.